in. Sorry for those technical difficulties there, the crash, but never fear, we're back with tonight's, I guess I would say, blockbuster of a matchup. State ranked number 1 in Class 3A with Morton Potters. Take it on your Metamora Redbirds.
Yeah, they can get much better than this. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, they just beat formerly state ranked first place Washington last week. But it was the same night that the Metamora played Dunlap here, so big night in girls middle, and I play that one. Just about 2 minutes away from the starting lineup of national anthems here in Deputy Gym. You know, you mentioned earlier, Ty, the offensive rebounds are kind of what killed us. We played with them pretty good down the stretch. They didn't even shoot very good in their home gym when we played them at the Potter box. You know, they were the underdog coming into this game. Them being state ranked number 1, they've been playing great down the stretch. So have we. We're at home. It's our familiar gym. I mean, I think we can get it done tonight.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I think there's definitely a clear path to winning this game. Box out, you know, put a butt to gut, you know, crash out some offensive boards. Can't let them get too many second chance opportunities, take advantage of fast breaks. I think this is for sure a recipe for success.
Yeah, Nabi Van Menen, number 24, and Paige Selke, number 31, kind of feasted down low on those offensive rebound side of things. So they kind of got a lot of extra points. You know, as we go to the third quarter, yeah, I don't think they made it 3 all game that first game we did. It was the prelim for the boys game, and all of a sudden, everything they shot just kind of started to go in.
Yeah, they kind of got rhythm.
We'll hope that doesn't happen tonight, but we'll step aside and the MTHS Madrigal Singers will sing the national anthem and starting lineups too.
This Mid-Atlantic Conference matchup is between the visiting Potters of Morton High School and your Metamora Redbirds. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats and face our flag as we play the national anthem performed tonight by Metamora's student choir members. Oh, say, can you see by dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed and twilight's last gleam, whose was rise and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we march, we so gallantly stream, and the rockets and rockets oh, sweet does that song sing, o'er the land of Fantastic. Thank you. This athletic event is conducted under the regulations of the Illinois High School Association and your Mid-Atlantic Conference. We encourage our players and fans to demonstrate awesome sportsmanship throughout this contest, regardless of their personal feelings or loyalties.
We appreciate your cooperation. Our officials for this varsity contest are Mr. Terry Law, Miss Amanda Coaches, and Mr. Rick Smolchuk. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the guests, the Potters of Morton, who entered into this contest with a conference record of 8 wins and no losses, and an overall record of 18 wins and 2 losses. The Potters are led by head coach Jamie King and assisted by Alex Oberhauser. Please welcome a sophomore, wearing number 11, Penelope Drake. A junior, wearing number 14, please welcome Izzy Rickman. A junior, wearing number 24, please welcome Abby Van Herman. A junior, wearing number 31, please welcome Paige Sullivan. And closing out the Power starting lineup, wearing number 15, a junior, Abby Brooks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the fourth grade members of the NYSA. Please welcome a center, word number 12, Brooklyn Baker. A center, word number 15, Felicity Rudolph. A forward, word number 20, Alaya Rosen. At guard, word number 1, Dakota Dykes. A guard, wing number 23, please welcome Alina Shower. Number 34, a guard, please welcome Ellie Jo Baldy. A guard, wing number 25, Hardley. A guard, wing number 21, please welcome Arabella Dorr. A guard, wing number 30, please welcome Adeline Maurer. Wing number 31, at guard, Avery Hollerman. Wing number 8, at guard, please welcome Hadley Markov. A forward, wing number 22, Juliana Brennan. A forward, wing number 4, please welcome Kate Stonebach. Wing number 3, at guard, please welcome Kennedy Zimmerman. A forward, wing number 13, Maggie Conlon. And closing out, NYSA players at number 5, Maisie Riles. And now, your home team, the Raiders of Metamora. The winner of this game with a conference record of 5 wins and 3 losses, and an overall record of 17 wins and 7. Your Redbirds are led by head coach Nicole Hurst, assisted by Andrew Myers, Kyle Wyman, Kyle Simmons, Grace Lusky, and Kurt Ryan. Please welcome a junior at 5'4", wearing number 1, Julie.
Well, there we have it, electric from the get-go there. 2 seconds left for tip-off here. Got to give some props to Metamora girls player Caitlin Hand. She doubled night as a player and singing the national anthem tonight, so she got double duty tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of a two-sport athlete action right there.
offense controlled by Morton.
Ripker's going to command the Potters offense. Van Mennen down low. Out to Drake. Drake's three is no good.
There's an offensive rebound we talked about.
Yeah. Got it corral for the league.
You have them finally miss a three-point shot. You leave them open for it. He can't corral the defensive rebound.
Yeah.
Great up and under move there by Chelsea.
One of those key players Coach Hurst talked about was, limiting her touches inside.
Yeah, her and Van Mennen, number 24.
Battle off the wood. Get a screen by Nina. Looking for the slip. Wooden down low. Good pass to Nina. Great pass.
Yeah, they'll start pulling. It was a great feed, great find there by the senior guard.
I don't know that those left just travel wires.
Her pivot foot kind of slid there. Wooden across the timeline for the Birds here.
Spell three. Ooh, no good. That's a good look.
That's her spot too, that left side wing.
Yeah.
She's been money from there all season.
Coach Hurst probably just trying to get a fire lit, see if she can catch fire.
They always win bunches for her too.
Yeah. Potters swinging the ball around. Looking to get it down to Selkie. They're going to call a foul there on Wood. Looked like pretty good defense to me.
Yeah, maybe might have got her, it's kind of held and wrapped around there. If you don't come away clean with that, it's probably going to be the call 9 times out of 10. It's one of those things the refs can't really be right, kind of like a block versus a charge. Here we go.
Offensive foul.
Ball don't lie, I guess,
It'll go on Drake.
Here's that legal moving screen there, trying to free up the inbounder to the far corner. Birds scoreless to the first 2 minutes of the first frame. Nina.
Oh, little bank tag. Bank tag open.
Yep, on a cold night in January.
Potters down to Selkie.
Great defense there by Nina.
Good answer by Wagner.
Yeah, it's the kind of just take more new players. They don't have a name for that number. Kind of just came down with the rebound there. Kind of almost threw it off Judy's head. Big time three there by Paige Selkie. She can do it inside and out.
The Birds can't afford to go down by too much. They've definitely been a second half team, but
yeah, we saw they were second half team. That was solidified against that Washington, that Dunlop game.
Yeah. Morton looking to push the ball. That's Brooks. Down low to Van Mennen. Still get fouled. That'll be one on Junior Wagner.
Yeah, but you're exactly right. You can't dig yourself a hole against a great team like this in the first quarter.
Especially while they're hot. I mean, they're coming off of a big time win against the Washington Panthers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure they've had a game since then, and I imagine they won. They're still state ranked number 1. Van Mennen's first will fall.
Second will be good. 2 for 2 for Van Mennen. Fell over to Wagner, top of the key. Screen by Nina. Backdoor cut to Sell. Push out to Wood. Inside. Stripped away by Great. Brooks pops up for the 3. It'll be no good. Bullied by Sell. Foster. Cross court pass to Wooden. Wooden pull-up jumper, no good. Nina with offensive rebound. And she gets fouled hard. That was not even live.
Yeah, Morton head coach down there trying to plead for like almost like a loose ball foul there on Nina. As kind of got her arms extended, but I think that's just, you know, part of playing the game.
No doubt. See if Nina can knock down these big movers. Lead down to 3. First one, no good.
I will say, as the game goes on, every single game, I think we get better and better at free throws. We're not very good in the first quarter. Get a little bit better as the quarters keep moving on. See, there you go. Expect those to be made in the second, third, and fourth quarters, though.
Yeah. Morton offense very methodical. They got a certain look they're looking for. Selkie, great defense by the Birds.
Yeah, great help there by Nina.
Yeah. Wouldn't pass up to Stell. Costly.
I thought Coster's going to shoot it there.
Yeah. Screen from Nina. Usually the Birds definitely got to establish Nina down low. Wagner over to Stell. To the backdoor to Nina. No good for Nina. Jump ball.
No, we're going to get a hold here. Morton ball.
That'll be 2 on Wagner. That's too early. Wagner get a sub for her.
I imagine Ledbetter check in here pretty soon.
Peterson in for Wagner. Definitely could utilize that size down low on the outside of the Warriors ball.
Yeah, we always talk about it. When Abby Peterson comes in, it's almost like a spark. You know, she makes the plays that she has to make. They're not flashy or anything.
No. Dirty work.
Yeah, she's not throwing down dunks or anything, but she's getting the job done.
Yeah. Ripped off to Brooks. Continuing to look down there to Selkie. Birds, great on-ball defense.
Yeah, it's a great defense possession here for the Birds.
Brooks looking to penetrate. Pass off to Selkie. For 3, no good.
They put off the rebound.
Yeah. Play great on-ball, off-ball defense. Great help look, and then they get stunned by that offensive force. Selkie down low. Spin move. That'll be travel. That'll be Birds ball. Great defense.
Yeah. I mean, they possessed the ball there for almost a minute there. Almost a minute of game time right off the clock.
Birds had a couple of great defensive possessions to see if they can capitalize on some offense. Peterson. Stell. Back off to Peterson. We'll pick it to Foster. Give her a head fake. To the rim. What a take by Leah Foster.
That's what this offense needs more of. She's a really good downhill player.
Yeah. Like some smoking pressure from the Birds. Some on ball. Good help by Nina. Rip will reset the Potters offense up top.
Seems too early to hold for 1.
Yeah. Get it down to Brooks. Ooh. Foul be called there on Abby Peterson. I'll send Ripka to the line for 2.
Peterson on the line shooting 2 for the Potters.
The first no good.
Brooks.
Second one will be good. We'll extend the lead to 4. Off the top of the key for the Birds. Off to Peterson. Back out to Foster. Big time bucket from there from Foster.
Yeah, great shot there by the sophomore. Just under a minute to go here in the first frame. Birds down 1.
Showing pressure. Foster going to force the ball into the corner.
Grab here.
Exactly where you want it. Brooks going to dish it out. Oh,
Great
great
hands by
hands.
Stevenson.
Brooks going the other way. Off to Nina.
Nina 3.
Shot. Oh, good. Right off the mark. That'll be another one on Abby Peterson. I believe that's 2, so a little bit of an early foul trouble here on.
That's the 15th foul on the Redbirds too.
Like Ledbetter will check in.
I don't think you're going to shoot on those. Yep, here we go.
Shooting foul for the Potters. Shooting 2, 24, and
And then first will be good. No good for Van Mennen second. Gonna get a foul on Drake.
Yeah, kind of over the back, kind of just held them wrapped around them.
Yeah. Gonna get his double here. Brooks to reset.
number 25, Jalen Ledbetter.
Birds down 2 here. Could hold for the last shot here if they wanted to. Woods seems to be in no hurry. No count yet. He's content dribbling it out. I think Morton's okay with it.
Yeah, last look, you definitely look to get it to one of your playmakers. Maybe a Nina look inside, or maybe a Costa 3.
Trying to free Stella up. Caught it too deep.
Last minute look will be no good.
Redbirds with a 2-point deficit, -7, headed in the second quarter. Players step aside and still will lead.
Kerrigan's Pubs. This pub's for you. Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. Easy Mortgage. Mortgage Matt and the Easy Mortgage team are here to help you land the lowest rate on your next home. Goodfield State Bank. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Here we are after 8 minutes of play. Birds kind of erased an early deficit there. Looked like Morton was about to get on a run there, and Birds are going to kind of dig themselves a hole to begin the game. But we kind of withstood it, only a 2-point game now, and we have the ball coming out of halftime. Or coming out of the break of the first quarter, my apologies.
Yeah, let's see what Coach Hurst was drawing up in the break. They continue to try and get Bell open on the outside, just hasn't really culminated.
Yeah, I feel like she's either one of two things, either catching it 3 there.
Oh, by Wooden, Coke butter cheese. What a shot by Wooden.
A great shot there, but I feel like when they're trying to free up Stell, she's either doing one of two things. She's either catching it too deep, or she's not catching it in that shooter's pocket.
Yeah, she's a little off balance, maybe not in her shooting. Yeah, stance. Offensive boards there for Morton. Ooh, that'll be on Ledbetter, I presume.
Let's hope. Let's hope it's not on Nina.
2-5, yeah, that one will go on Ledbetter. You know, the subs that came in for the Birds have continued to get in foul trouble. Obviously, that one was the first for Ledbetter, but you saw Peterson get in and get it quick, too.
First one climbs in for
Van Mennen.
Drake checks back in for the Potters. Second one's no good. 10-10 game here, all tied up.
Wooden on the wing. Passing it to Coster. Back out to Purcell. Down low to Nina. Good look from Nina. That's her bread and butter, man.
Yeah, I was worried she's going to crouch down, bring that ball low, and that's when everybody gets their hands on it.
Oh, on the defensive side. In the jump ball, that'll stay Morton ball.
Yeah, great defense there by Kessel. Oh, Ledbetter takes a spill there. Hopefully nobody was watching.
Dolce down low. That'll be a charge. Momentum swinging in the Birds' direction. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Yeah, just a little extension there. I thought it was going to go as a no call. It was a good call, though.
Yeah.
Nina down the lane, no good.
Ooh, they're going to call a foul on that one. I think maybe Van Mennen made it look a little more egregious than it was.
Yeah. And you could tell Nina was visibly frustrated after that one. She thought that wasn't a foul. Too bad her word doesn't go.
Yeah. I think we'd win a lot of these games if it did. Loki looking to penetrate down low. Good help defense by Ledbetter. Good rotation. Brooks on the wing for the Potters. No good.
Straight up there, she kind of leaned, or Van Mennen kind of leaned into those arms there. I feel like that should have gone as a no call again.
Yeah, that'll go on Nina. Only her first, I believe.
That's her second, because you just picked that one up back court there.
The two bang-bang plays turned into 2 fouls for Nina.
Just going to ask for some clarification. Her and that ref down there, they go way back from Germantown. That ref is a lot of the Germantown games at the middle school. Peterson checking back in for...
Coach Hurst seemed to not agree with that call either.
Yeah, she was asking for clarification along with Nina.
Nina will take a seat. We'll get Peterson back in. So 2 subs in for the Birds already. Get Ledbetter and Peterson.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Peterson already has 2 fouls too, so
yeah.
Maybe we'll see a little bit of Caitlin Hand down the stretch, I can imagine.
Yeah. Peterson on the wing.
Poked away and stolen by the Potters. Van Mennen in transition, stop and pop. No good.
Offensive rebound by Stokey. That's going to kill them down the stretch if they can continue to do that.
Yeah.
Looks like Wagner will check in at the next dead ball.
Wooden driving baseline.
Off to Coster on the wing. See if she can get going. Pass off to Peterson. Down to Coster. Still be headed to the line. That'll be on Selke. She's got 2.
Yeah, that's something to watch for sure.
Yeah, if they can get her into foul trouble, that'll be a good thing for the Birds. Coster's first, no good.
We make all our free throws. We're up by 1 right now.
Yeah. Second also no good.
Now we make all our free throws. We're up by 2.
Brooks off to Selke in the corner. Back off to Brooks. Potter swinging it around. Selke penetrates.
Great move.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a great jump shot by Selke.
Yeah, real crafty inside there.
She got an early 9 of the 16 for the Potters.
Oh. Peterson wasn't looking for it. Wooden tossed it over into the pep band there. Peterson wasn't quite expecting it coming off that screen there. I think she was looking to cut or either screen away again. Into the second quarter here. Metamora down 6. Pounded there. Great defense there by the senior guard there, Addie Wood.
Yeah, Van Mennen continues to try and penetrate down low.
Yeah.
She's got 8 to Selke's 9. Those two have combined for almost all their points.
We Metamora ball here. Miscues on offense for Morton. Bird's got to capitalize here. Down 6. Got to capitalize off these gifted possessions we've been getting.
Wooden going to take the ball up for the Birds.
That foul trouble with those forwards. They got the sophomore Avery Drees checking in for the Redbirds now.
She went absolutely ballistic in the JV games.
Yeah, her and Addison points combined for 3/4 of JV points.
Yeah.
Great win by that team.
Sells 3. No good.
Another foul on a Redbird forward there.
That one's pretty questionable in my opinion.
They definitely didn't get the benefit of the doubt there. Great defense there by Wagner.
Ripka being hounded. Looks to dump it off to Selke. Drew secures it.
Stolen by the sophomore Avery Drees. Birds in transition looking to push it.
Bell pops it to Addison Wooden. Back to Coster. For 3. That'll be good. Nothing but nylon for Coster.
Yeah, what a shot there. It's always nice when you have a player that can hit from feet beyond the 3-point line.
Yeah, she's got more than half for third points right now. Good hands on the defensive end. Good defense by.
Looks like she may have stepped out of bounds down there.
Yep.
They're gonna get Drees on the foul though.
That's good defense in my opinion.
Maybe the 5th foul of the quarter too. Sylvie Student. Well, so Drees has 2 fouls. Peterson has 2 fouls. And Nina has 2 fouls.
Van Menen's first will be good.
They all have 2 fouls. They're talking about going up against one of Middle I's best forwards, and Abby Van Menen, and then also Paige Selke.
Yeah. Not an ideal situation if you're Coach Hurst, but this, yeah, so definitely be ongoing with this foul trouble. Van Menen second, no good.
Birds deficit now 4, 19-15. 2 minutes left to go in this first half.
Got to feed the hot hand.
Yeah, I think we do have to get it over to Cosser.
Little miscommunication there, but the Birds retain possession.
Yeah, maybe run a 2-man game with Coster and Peterson to see what can happen.
Yeah. Going to kick it off to Coster. Going to receive a screen. They're going to hedge it hard.
Peterson wants it down low. She thinks she has a mismatch. Wooden driving baseline. Tough angle there, no foul.
Yeah. Errant pass. That'll go Birds ball.
Yeah, great hustle there by Coster to contest that one. Almost like a defensive back there. Ledbetter and Stellison shook back in for the Redbirds. Out comes Coster and Dries. Birds down 4 here.
Stell in the corner. She's going to pop one. Oh, what a shot by Stell.
Yeah, great screen there by Abby Peterson to free her up.
What a look. Hopefully that's first to many for Stell.
Yeah, you know, we should get her down this left side wing down here on her offense.
See if she can maybe get in a rhythm. Cross-court pass to Selke. Great defense by the Birds. Off the Wooden, we got 1:07 left. Maybe a little too much time to hold, but we'll see.
Yeah, see if they can go 2 for 1 maybe.
Yeah.
Score with an awkward amount of time left on the... Oh.
Costly turnover here.
Yeah, it was maybe their chance to take a lead here before half. But the score remained 19-18. Birds down 1 here. Just under a minute left to go in the first half.
Ripko will have some pressure to handle with Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner's one of the best on-ball defenders this team has.
Yeah. Selke down low. It almost looks too easy.
Yeah, Selke and Van Menen both have, or Selke has 11, Van Menen has 9 of the 21. There's only, Abby Brooks is the only one that has in the scoring column for the Potters.
Ledbetter to Peterson. Back over to Ledbetter. Wooden top of key, maybe looking to reset the Birds offense, get into a set. Coach Hurst will call timeout.
You know, you had to take one all game. Or they took one earlier, so try to draw something up here, maybe cut the lead down or tie it before halftime.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach has in store.
I imagine it's got to be something good. You're probably trying to free up if you're going to bring Nina back in the game. I imagine it's going to be freeing up Nina, but at the same time, Nina could be a decoy to maybe get the ball to Stell or Wooden.
Yeah, I mean, I think Stell and Coster are your two main. See if Wooden's maybe secondary option off a drive, maybe kick it to her in the corner.
Yeah, we talked about all the options. This team has so many options they can get it to. There's so many pure scorers on this team.
And we're also going to add Nina back in here for the last possession of the game. See what she can do. Stell through an elevator screen off to Wagner. Up on the wings. Stell to Coster. Stell 3, or Coster's 3 will be tipped. I stay straight up after the Birds. 3-2-1.
That would have been a backbreaker there. That would have fell in.
Yeah.
Birds like a 3-point deficit into the halftime locker room, down 21-18. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the second half.
thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, Midwest Building Systems, a family-owned company serving Central Illinois for 30-plus years. Call Midwest for all your building needs.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great.
And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center. Our spinal decompression therapy helps alleviate pain and promote healing.
I had severe lower back pain. Dr. Kaufman, he suggested spinal decompression, and it has worked wonders.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
101. You can do it. 102. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today. Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. Kirby Foods. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Thank you to our halftime sponsor, Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. Sue's Place. Win or lose, there's always Sue's. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
Second half here, just about to get underway. Just about a minute and a half away from it. Redbirds down 3. Gifted them a lot of points now. You know, they've got a lot of offensive rebounds, turned them into points. Gifted them a few possessions. You know, it was like, I believe it was 19 to 18 when we had the ball. Just an unforced backcourt violation. And that's one of the few that's always top of my mind that we'd like to have back.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is their ability to make free throws. I mean, just continue to send them down, send them to the line. They've had one-on-one opportunities, and they've taken the chances and ran with it.
Yeah, you know, we made a free throw yet?
I don't think so.
They're 0 for 4?
Yeah.
You talk about those 4 free throws. Those 4 free throws, add them on our score. 22 to 21. You got a whole different ball game. You go into the locker room with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, as we look at the second half, the free throws on both teams are a major role as well as the offensive board.
Yeah, I got to imagine free throws were at least mentioned at halftime. There's not a lot you can do to change that at the locker room, but I got to imagine they were at least mentioned by Coach Hurst. But it will be Redbirds ball since the inbound here over there on the out of bounds. As we start to get the second half underway.
Selke and Van Mennen combined for 20 of the Potters' 21.
Great hands there by Van Mennen.
Yeah, she pulls the ball out. Ripka's going to take it up. Left to Ripka. Van Mennen Inside, back out to Drake. Drake off to Ripka. Stokey's near the basket quick. She's been automatic in the painted area.
Yeah, she's got 13 and 23 now. Yeah, Men's got 9, and then Brooks has the other 1. So again, only 3 Potters in the scoring column right now.
Foster, great take. What a take by Foster.
When Hearn wouldn't get downhill, it's a whole different offense. Great trap there by Metamora.
Yeah, no doubt. Great take.
Travel. Here we go. First got a little life here.
See if they can capitalize.
Anything but an unforced error here. Anything but an unforced turnover.
Wouldn't to sell.
Trying to get it down there to Nina.
They do. What a take by Nina.
Threw a little bit of contact as well. Not enough to score into fouls, but first down 1 here. 2 minutes in the second half.
Ooh, that one's going to stay with the Potters.
Yeah, I do believe that was the right call. Kind of throwing on Stell's leg there. Oh, a little bit of chicken wing there. I think it should have been an offensive foul on James Dennis. Kind of used that elbow and that arm, yeah.
See how the Birds respond. They've continued to kind of fight through adversity, with these calls, maybe some offensive rebounds that haven't gone their way. See how they respond. Answer is they respond to this tough puncher by Coster.
Yeah, great little floater there by Coster. Sets the lead back down to 1. They're going to get Stell for another foul.
It'll be her second. See if Foster can take the lead for the Birds. Dish it down to Nina.
Oh.
Jump ball, I believe that does go to the Potters. And I see a little bit of a press Coach Hirsch talked about.
Yeah, trying to speed him up, you know. Not a whole lot of, here we go, strap there. That's what they're looking for.
Thank you, tag foul, in my opinion.
That'll be her third. Keep an eye on that. You know, I feel like she didn't. Wagner came for the ball hard, I believe it was Wagner. Stell didn't come to the ball as hard. She was able to break that little trap, that attempted trap there. I think if Stell would have came a little harder to the ball,
yeah,
would be telling a different story.
Yeah. Stalky looking down low.
Great defense there.
Yep.
Wow. That's how you teach it.
Wooden pass it off to Coster. Skip pass to Wagner. Thought about it. Good pass to Wagner. Oh, great ball movement. Maybe like to take one of the shots there.
Yeah, especially knowing how that ended.
Yeah. Hindsight 2020, but that's a great offensive possession. Unfortunately, they didn't come away with the basket. They're going to show pressure again. Looks like they're really forcing them into the corner and trying to cut off that middle. Good hands by Nina.
Metamora's going to force a turnover behind the chance in the MYSA basketball team.
I think this is going to go with Chin.
Classic. It's a classic here in Metamora.
I think everybody knows Chin.
Staple here in Metamora, just like, I don't know, Hanover's after a big game, maybe.
Also, good take. No good, unfortunately. Brooks will penetrate. Selkie. Out to Drake. Drake three-pointer, no good. Good board by Redbird.
Yeah, you know, she hasn't made her own life, so you let her keep shooting that until she can make one.
Yeah, make her respect it. Wagner off to Nina. See if she can maybe get to that patented right jab, left drive. Foster's three. Ooh, that's a really good look.
Yeah, just a little bit of a rattler there.
We need a timeout by Morton, coach. I think that'll be a full timeout.
Yeah, I mean, they don't carry over the next game. He still had five to use. So. Birds keeping it close here. Down one after the third.
Yeah, see if they can come out of this break, get a stop, and maybe switch the tide.
Yeah, playing a lot better. I feel like we've answered all of their calls in the second half. We haven't really made a call of our own that made them answer yet. So I'm still waiting for us to kind of call them, see what they can do in response.
Yeah, see how they can respond to adversity.
Still, you know, we're 5 minutes into the third quarter. We still only have 3 Potters in the scoring column, and one of them only has 1 free throw. So there's only 2 Potters that have made legit field goal attempts tonight.
Selkie, top of the key for the Potters. Down to Van Mennen. Kicks it out to Brooks. Good 3-point attempt to be good.
Need an answer here. Birds need a bucket.
Sell thought about it. Good pass to Nina. Good look. Way to respond.
Yeah, just what we needed there.
No good for Ripka.
See if Birds can get a quick bucket to the last possession. They're down 2 here. Bucket here would be huge to tie it up or potentially take the lead.
But better swinging it around. Off the Coster.
I think we're kind of waiting for something inside to open up. I don't know if it's going to be Nina or Stell. We're trying to wait for something.
With this 2-3 zone, you really like to get it in the middle and then see what happens.
Yeah, the boys seem so good at that. Putting
Yeah.
Gavin Dyer at that free throw line, get it in there and let him go to work.
They'll
There
do
we
that.
go.
He's going to draw 2 of them. Maybe a little bit of contact there. Ball's on the ground. Whoa! Maybe it looked like a...
They're going to award the timeout. Redbirds have the ball coming out of the timeout, too. They had enough possession there to warrant a timeout. Van Mennen's slow to get up, holding her head.
Yeah, it looks like she caught an elbow from Nina there. Nothing intentional, just kind of a bang-bang play.
Metamora take a full timeout here. Our trainer tried to go over there. Jessica tried to go over there, help her out. We're gonna brush it off, you know. Keep the game rolling.
No doubt. She's ready to...
She knows how much this one means. You know, they got that first place spot in those last rankings. They want to try to keep that. And also you're in contention for that middle line rate between the title as well. Most likely down the stretch will end up being Morton Washington. Maybe possibly Metamora still in the running for that, but I don't think they end up being Morton or Washington. Metamora is still a third place spot though. Metamora ball here.
We'll get it into Coster. A little bit of a fake handoff back off the cell. Dina on the wing. Inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. Cell up. Ripka off the brook. Back over to Selke on the bird. He's been off the slide this pass. Top of the key, Ripka, no good. Wooden corrals the board. Great defensive possession there. Maybe a reach there. Dell off to Nina. Over to Coster. Pitching it out to Wooden.
Long possession already here. Birds could keep it for another 30 seconds. Have the last shot of the quarter here. Looks like that might be what they're going to do.
Potter's looking okay with it, not applying any on-ball defense. Pressure.
I do believe it'll be Metamora ball come out of the quarter. Yeah.
They're going to get their set started off. A little chin set. Back over to Wooden. She's going to penetrate. She's going to do a foul.
That's all kind of built out there. Looked like that drive wasn't really going to go anywhere, and only 4 seconds left. Wasn't a whole lot of shooting to be able to do.
Didn't quite have the angle. Coster's going to inbound it for the Birds.
Coming quick to Peterson and they didn't get a shot off. It's kind of wanted a shot there.
Yeah.
Birds take a 2-point deficit into the end of the third quarter, 28-26. I think it's going to thank our sponsors.
Kerrigan's Pub, where fans become friends. Commerce Bank. From setting short-term goals to planning for your future, if it matters to you, it matters to us. Commerce Bank, member FDIC. Easy Mortgage. Whether you're buying or refinancing, Easy Mortgage makes the process easy. Goodfield State Bank, a true community bank.
Birds break timeout here. Be their ball starting the fourth quarter here. Down 2. Still a lot of ball left to be played though.
Yeah, see if Birds can capitalize on the given possession out of the quarter. Nina getting fouled.
Morton faithful wanted to travel to begin with. They're kind of happy with how that was resulted there. Probably the right call.
Hands by Foster.
Yeah, kind of force Potters to reset now.
Top of the key for the Potters. Down low.
Use that chicken wing again.
Yeah, I might add the rest of it. A little touchy on me. Balls down low inside of the painted area.
You got a whole lot of offensive fouls, isn't it? But it's been 2 on Van Mennen now. Kind of changed the whole dynamic of this ball game. It was called. This free throw is bringing the Morton lead to 4 now, 30-26.
Bell escaping a little bit of the pressure. Foster over to Wooden. Wooden off to Nina. Stell looking down low. Pass it off to Nina. Nina getting into the lane. With control.
Great defense possession there by the Redbirds. Force that turnover. Chase to get the lead down. And one. Down and Devin Tristan Charity drive field fast 3-point play.
Shooting foul. Potters number 14. Substitution for your Redbirds. Please welcome back number 1, Julian Wagner. On the line for the conversion, Foster.
There we go. We should make free throws high.
Took the cap off the lid. Again, seeing kind of this soft pressure from the Birds, trying to bait him into tough situations, get him into a trap. Selke. Off the Drake. Right down to Van Mennen. Chicken wing once again. 3-point no good. Selke.
Hard foul there by Wagner. Make him earn himself.
Shooting 2 for the Potters, number 24, Van Mennen.
Coach Church having a conference down here with one of the officials. Wanting that push-off to be called. Maybe that chicken wing too.
Second one no good. Just a 2-point game here for the Birds. Felt like this second half is just kind of slow. Three-pointer for Wood. No good. That would be the take the lead. That would for the Birds.
Yeah, that would have been a big-time shot. A big-time play right there.
Maybe they can get a defense to stop him and find themselves in the same situation. Good move by Selke. Good defense by Stell. Up again. No good. No ball. Good first ball, dude.
No, I think this there was more defensive ball from quarter break. Great hustle there. Bodies flying around, everything. It just feels like a middle of that basketball game, and that's the case.
Like Wooden will take a little breather. Van Mennen. Looks like maybe a flop. That's just me though.
Again, she just lowers the shoulder. And yeah, Metamora crowd yelling, watch the elbow. I agree. We talk about the NBA guys kind of foul baiting a little bit. I feel like she's kind of been doing that tonight. You know, kind of lean into it, just kind of throw it up and hope you get a call going your way.
Yeah. reminding me of making powder in the IGA realm of things, man. Little pity patty.
Hopefully he's not tuned in tonight.
Top of the arc, gonna pitch it to Wood inside. And
oh my goodness!
What a shot.
What a play there while you're sitting your guard. Just keep your leader.
That bucket earlier.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Free throw, nothing but 9 on.
I'm telling you, we're good at free throws when it matters. The third, fourth quarter, we can't make it with the first half at all. Yeah, play the right call. Let her put hands on. Go. Just as Clark they needed. That was out of bounds there. Izzy ripped up. We're just need a bucket here. Bucket here. Gives Metamora their first lead of the game, I believe. Not a better time to have the lead than at the end of the game.
Foster 3.
Shot! What a shot! Nothing but nylon. Metamora lead up to 2 now. Steal by Wood. Oh my goodness. Bodies hit the floor. Jump ball.
Wow. Things flipped upside down.
Metamora Favors had to come to life here. 2-point lead. First set to inbound it. Halfway through the last frame. In here. Shin and Metamora basketball might be a better combo than peanut butter and jelly.
I could argue. Wood inside.
Gonna draw the foul.
Foul. Defender to the line. I think she can maybe extend this lead.
That first throw there. It was a big time one too. Pushes the lead up to 3 now.
Bang!
Who possesses the game here, Pepsi Jim? We head down the home stretch of this game. Gravel! Good call!
One coach going to try and call timeout, kind of trying to weather the storm.
Potters, 60-second timeout. Full timeout. 10.
What a little run the Birds have been on here. I believe it's a 7-0, 5-0 run maybe? The energy coach here is talking about pregame, you know. She wanted that energy to be up, hopefully brought the energy. And I think we're set up for a pretty good one down the stretch here.
if the Birds can continue to kind of extend that lead.
Yeah, it's a big time possession here for Lady Redbirds. I think if we can just hold it close to the half-court circle, you know, I think we're okay with letting time run down and kind of extending their defense. They're running a 2-3 defense, you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nina in the corner. Pass it off to Stell. Stell with Foster.
I think the Metamora offense really opened up once we kind of forced them to get out of this 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
Kind of turned into a matchup zone here for Morton now.
Yeah. Bringing the ball around, taking Cheyenne off the spot. Oh yeah, foul. One more and they're 1-1.
Yeah, it's their fourth foul of the frame. Good ball here. Morton will get the possession. Did a good job. We ran almost a minute off the clock there, though. I mean, like to see it in points, but it's an okay byproduct.
Yeah, zone defense kind of caused some problems for us. We'll just maybe put the ball in positions we don't want to.
I don't think we were expecting them to carry out that zone defense. There's that chicken wing again.
Selkie 3, no good. Ford, Brooks. Strike. Back down to Selkie, straight up. Stuck bucket.
Yeah, good job not to foul there. Metamora defenders, so. Here we go, to send Coster to the line to shoot 2.
Get 1-1.
Yeah, Metamora will be shooting free throws on any more fouls from here on out. Last minute, 52 seconds.
We got 18. 15, make it 20. First one good. It's going to lead to 3.
Pick one here.
Bang!
No need for a blood test for the Coster. We know it's tight. Morton.
Down low. Selkie. No good.
It'll stay with
here.
Morton.
Three. Brooks. And Menon. Straight. Brooks. No good.
Oh!
Oh!
Get that foul on Wagner. Coach Hurst is going to opt for a timeout here. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go here. Birds up 4, 39-35. I had to imagine Coach Hurst is going to say something along the lines of, we're going to foul, make sure they're, not foul hard, just make sure they can't make the bucket good. You know, you need to see them kind of back their way into a three-point play, the way they've been shooting, Potters been shooting free throws all night. I mean, probably going to end up in a three-point play.
Yeah, also one thing we're definitely talking about is being strong with the ball. You know, they're definitely going to probably give you some on-ball pressure, trying to force that ball out, make sure you're strong with that ball.
Yeah, and if all else fails, players can call a timeout. We still have 2 of them left.
Yeah.
Let them know that they have a timeout in their back pockets, too.
So reset in, down to the Potters. We're going to post up for Van Men and back up to Selkie, maybe.
Travel. Travel.
Reach on Nina. F3. This late in the game, that's not a huge deal, but if he gets one more, you might start to worry a little bit.
Bell's going to check in. Not sure who for, though, but she's going to check in after this first one from Van Mennen. There it goes. That's 3-3 now. Bell and Ledbetter check in for Peterson and Wagner.
No good.
Van Mennen somehow comes away with their own free throw rebound down there. We crossed that 1 minute threshold now. Birds up 3.
Van Mennen. Travel. Birds ball headed the other way, up 3.
Great defense there by Nina, not to pick up her 4th foul. Kind of just let her fall on her own. Van Mennen's going to take a seat now. Probably give her a break, bring her back in, I would imagine. Get it back over to Wooden. Great timeout there, Beck. Great.
44.5 to go. 3-point lead.
Redbird full timeout. 60-second timeout. Metamora.
Both teams only 1 timeout left here. That'll probably end up playing into a factor for whichever team is, you know, down and needs a bucket at the end. The Redbirds got to stay away from those 4 corners, you know. Those 4 corners almost act, those corners there, they almost act as 2 more defenders. You draw a double team and you got almost like you got 4 people on you with those 2 baselines, or those 2 out of bounds lines there.
Woods sets inbound the ball.
In the Coster.
Showing some pressure.
Oh, flagrant foul ball. Not sure if that's going to end up being 3 free throws. 1 for the flagrant, 2 for the actual foul, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure.
Interesting. Is that on the coach?
No, it was a flagrant foul. She went out of her way, and College didn't have the ball anymore. She went out of her way to still budge her. So they called the flagrant foul. She's taking cause for blood there. I think she got scratched on that foul call by Drake kind of.
Big time free throw from Coster.
They should get 2 from that. So I mean, big chance for a big time swing here.
Bang. And retains possession. That's huge.
Yeah, up 5 and the ball with 38 seconds left. He's got to get the ball inbounded now. There we go. Two arguably the best free throw shooter in the game. Morton goes one of the offensive push off there by Coster. Kind of ironic how his team's been playing offense all night. Coster set to shoot 2 here. Chance to bump the Redbird lead up to 7.
He's been money all night, and it continues.
In comes Wagner and Peterson. Ledbetter and Spell take a seat.
Again, goes by Coster.
7-point lead now for the Redbirds, 43-36. 30 seconds left to go. Trap, we're in a trap. They're going to get Wagner for the reach. It's going to be her third of the game.
Not a terrible foul, dude. Coach Hurd.
Yeah, you're right. It can't be 3 points unless they get an offensive rebound. It can't be 3 points. And you know they're going to have to foul you in return. Coach Hurst is set to bring in. Oh, she's going to miss the first. That's big. Coach Hurst is going to bring two more great free throw shooters in. Stell and Ledbetter. Take out Peterson and Wagner.
Second one will be good for Brooks. Wooden gonna get fouled by Ripka.
Just need one of these to kind of keep par with that last possession that Morton had. Keep this close distance.
First one's good for Wood. Gonna bring Peterson and Wagner and maybe play a little bit of defense. Good. Second one's good for Wood.
Birds up 8 now.
Ripka, they're gonna need it. They're ready.
Yeah, Ben Bennett's gonna drive in. Let her shoot it if she would take it too. Uh-oh.
Ripka's 3. Blanks off. Clean up.
Gonna get Van Mennen with the foul there. That'll be her third. 5 seconds left. Birds up 8.
No good for Nina.
Okay. There's no such thing as an 8-point play in basketball, so. Or a 9-point play. Those don't exist either. Let's let her go. The Birds do it. They pull it off. They pull it off. They play the Giants. The first ranked in Class 3A in the state of Illinois girls basketball. They do it. They do it here at home. And from a great crowd and for a great cause tonight. Redbirds get the win, 46-37 against the Lady Potters. We're back in just a few minutes to the talk with what I believe is a very, very excited and emotional Coach Hurst. Welcome back in, joined by very happy, I would imagine, coaches, wet too, maybe a little bit of a shower there in the locker room.
Yeah, I've been waiting for my moment to kind of have that, and I think they were a little bit more excited, but it was fun. I mean, I'm speechless.
I mean, talk about a great team win all around, all facets of the game kind of came together tonight. We kind of struggled to put up points in that Washington game. We played them Saturday. Didn't have any trouble here. Played great defense against two great forwards in Selke and Van Menen. What kind of led up to this, for all the facets together tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we have been working on a big win like this and an opportunity to make a statement, and this is our time to do that. I think a lot of people probably said, hey, after that Washington game, they're not really going to be that much of a trouble for us in the Middle Illini. But we knew that was just not our best game, and Washington played well, so we were ready for an opportunity, and we took it, and we ran with it.
Yeah, not a better statement win than Ford. They were ranked number one. I would imagine they'd be ranked number one next week. Talk about your free throws, though. Kind of struggled the first half. You really got it going. Coster hit two big ones. Or more than two big ones. Wood hit two big ones. Nina hit a big one. Is it feel like as we watch these games, you guys kind of get better at free throws as the game goes on, which kind of seems backwards?
Yeah, I think they just focus a lot more. I think that they know that as the game continues that they're going to mean even more. So I don't know what goes on in their head, but obviously it pays off. But we went into halftime and we knew 20 of their 21 points was from number 24 and number 31. So we knew had to lock them up on defense for us to have a solid opportunity. So I think the offense just kind of came.
Yeah, you continue to use timeouts to kind of break the runs that they've been able to go on. What's being said in those timeouts? Because there's been a couple games where you kind of flipped the script coming out of the break.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like a reset button, right? We have to remind them, hey, this is where we are in the game. This is what needs to happen. Like, take a deep breath and let's come out and execute. And I think we've done a really good job of those. I think there has been maybe one time out of a timeout, and it was at the Washington game where we just haven't been able to execute. But every other time we've been able to reset and really use the energy moving forward.
Well, Coach Hurst, let's get going. I heard they canceled school for you tomorrow, too, after this big win.
How great.
Great win tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. That'll just about wrap it up here at Tempe Gym, Metamora. Redbirds get the big win over state-ranked Morton Potters. I'd like to thank Mike Kirker on the camera, Scott Kirker supervising, my broadcast partner, Ty Duncan. From Tempe Gym saying so long.